Ladies and gentlemen, your hosts, Michael Wilkes, Angel Ortiz, Dr. Chad, and Sam La Cavera. Go check out beardedbrowns.com and be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's a full room today. We got many heads just floating around, just sitting here, just waiting to talk about your Cleveland Browns. It's going to be an exciting one. We got the boys from the Tuscarawas Browns backers group here. There's a special announcement Rich is going to make, but before he can talk, I'm going to talk before you, Rich. I'm sorry. I know you're excited to announce it, but slow down. He said, I'm just playing.
I'm trying.
We got a lot to talk about, man. We're going to interview them. They got an exciting event coming up, and they got more things down the pipeline they may want to talk about. We're going to talk about some Browns news. Someone did not get past their physical. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the Browns pulling out of the proposal that they have. We're going to talk a new segment. Should we believe that? Mike is going to get into his mock draft, and we got a special thing happening. Sam came to me and said, hey, I think we should have fans do a mock, and I think we should post it live on show. And I said, Sam, that is why you get paid the big bucks, and that's what we're going to do today. We got 4 mock drafts from people that follow our page on the Bearded Browns podcast, and they posted it on our page, so we're going to share it with you today. And you guys can grade them. Let them know A, B, C, D, or F. It doesn't matter. Let them cry if you don't like it. They're men anyways. Men need to cry occasionally. Right, Sam? We talked about that before.
It's okay to have emotions, man.
Yeah, it's okay to have emotions.
We're Cleveland Browns fans. It is okay. But now we have a new sponsor to help with that as well.
Yes.
That's the thing about it. Being a Cleveland Browns fan. You either have some emotion or you're just done. You just don't have any emotions.
Amen to that.
Right?
If you live long enough as a Browns fan, you're immune to anything. And that's where I'm at. But nonetheless, Rich, Jason, thank you for joining the show today.
Thanks for having us.
So, Rich, you were telling us a little bit about something big that happened for your Browns backer group. Do you want to continue?
Well, this year there was 4 spots open on the PLC for the Browns backers worldwide, and so I'm going to just say, I got picked for it. I'm extremely honored. There's only 10 out of 374 spots. Then I got picked for one of them, so I'm extremely happy. I just started this a year ago. Then it escalated more and more. Then the other guys from the PLC board elected me, so I'm extremely honored for that.
So what does that entail? What responsibilities do you have?
Basically, with this, they break down every Browns backers chapter across the world geographically. Then I oversee all those chapters. So I make sure they're doing their bylaws that the Browns have, make sure everything's in line. If they need help with how we did our chapter, getting alumni, helping them out with shows, they call me and I help them out.
Nice. Well, congratulations, sir. I know we went to that bowling event last year, and I'm sure you guys are going to do it again this year. So stay tuned for the announcements on their page. And I thought to myself, man, this Browns backer group is a little different. I mean, they're different as in like good different. They're organized. They're put together. They are putting on a really successful event, and I'm pretty excited to see that all the hard work that you guys put into it, you get some fruit out of it, even if it's more responsibility on yourself.
That's okay. Yeah. It's worth it. It's worth it.
The best of both worlds here. You got the best sports podcast in Cleveland and one of the best Browns backers clubs.
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to Rich. He is the heart and soul of this group in Tuscarawas County. he is always up to how can we make it bigger? What can we do next? How can we help the community? Without him running this, we'd be nowhere where we are for successful and for memberships. So I have a pleasure of being his VP. Mainly it's the gopher guy. So he's like, Jason, I need this. Go do it. But I'm okay with that. So I let him do all the talking with all the athletes and everything else. I'm just there for his support. But I can't be more proud of Rich of what he did with his club in the last year.
Angel, Sam, same thing to both of you guys.
Yeah. we are just one happy best ever people here.
Don't let these guys fool you. They use me like a cheap suit. They're like, hey man, we just found out Chad ain't gonna be on today.
You come in 2 minutes.
Well, it's kind of what I do to Jason. That's kind of what I do to Jason. So.
Hey man, Angel's still getting his beard trimmed up at the barber. He's not gonna be able to make it.
Angel's kids puking everywhere. Can you please come on?
Yeah, it's kind of how I am with Jason. Hey, Jason, there's Eric Metcalf. Go talk to him quick for me, please.
Oh, it sounds like somebody else. Hey, they're like, hey man, that's Bernie Kosar. I'm like, I know, I can't believe it. They're like, go talk to him. I'm like,
go talk to him, dude.
Listen. In my defense, meeting Bernie Kosar, I'm actually looking at the picture right now from the Brook Park event. Guys, I am 6'6" or 6'5", whatever, on a good day.
Excuse.
You don't stand next to an athlete and be bigger than him and try to interview him. It's just, no, he's supposed to be the big guy. So you send one of the small guys in.
Yeah, and with that being said, Sam did a really good job cold interviewing. He actually kicked out like a News Channel 5 reporter that tried.
He did. He was very good. He was very good that day.
He was like, she's like, who are you?
Man.
He was like, who are you? I'm the bearded Brown star. Back up. I'll hit you with my beard.
Who are you?
Not really, but.
No, everybody. Hey, I was being courteous. I was waiting my turn, and they wanted to cut. I don't care if you're Fox 8, Channel 5, CNN, ESPN. You ain't doing that.
We're the best sports podcast locally, guys. Get it right. What's up, everybody in the chat? KP Young. What's up, Earl? What is up, George? Thank you guys for tuning in and putting.
Jen.
What's up, Jen, in the chat? Oh man, my eyes are getting bad. I need glasses. I can get thicker glasses here soon. So. What other event do you guys have coming up on the calendar that you guys are excited about?
Well, April 11th, we have a Cleveland Indians legend. 1980 Rookie of the Year, Joe Charbonneau will be coming down to Shenanigans for a meet and greet from 1 to 3. And you guys are all invited. Like I said, Charbonneau was probably one of the most down-to-earth guys ever got a chance to talk to. So he's really looking forward to it. Sent me a nice video about him coming down, looking forward to it. The community's buzzing about it. So it should be a good one for us.
Yep, so autographs are $10 or 3 for $20.
Nice. That's reasonable. Very reasonable.
Yeah. George is asking. I thought he was asking questions for them, but he's asking questions. I'm like, well, you got questions in the comments. Dog. You guys are big, dog.
We have gone over that a few times, but obviously the Ravens were a pretty good team, so why not? I mean, we're all pretty happy over that. I mean, the scheme's going to change here dramatically, right? And nobody really cares what number Shedeur Sanders is, 12 or 2.
I care.
I do because I wasted money on 2 jerseys now.
There you go, Rich.
I waited two jerseys I bought. So
you should have bought this jersey.
You spent
I bought that one too.
You spent $100-some on the jersey last year. By the way, that's why I don't buy jerseys. It's not because it's also too because Eric Metcalf was the last jersey I ever had, and he got traded. And I told myself I'm never going to fall in love with a player again.
Yeah, but you got to look at it this way too, Rich. That might be that might be the jersey to have because that's going to be the OG jersey. Feel me?
Yeah, it's true.
Not only that,
like Mike's hat.
We go to the Super Bowl and he's the quarterback, and you're gonna be like, I had the original OG.
The original one, yep.
Not only that, Rich, if you want to still utilize that shirt, fold it or cut the one out and just number 1 Tuscaloosa Browns backers.
There you go.
And then now you got your 2 jersey.
How do you guys feel about I'm not picking on Shedeur, but players in general that do that? Like Shedeur specifically, people ran out and got his jersey. I even said, like, don't go out. He's going to eventually switch it back to 2. I knew he would, even if it was. I didn't think it would be this soon, but it's sooner than anticipated. I knew he's going to go back to 2. And the only reason why he didn't get 2 is because the numbers already had. And Evan had a a rule on quarterbacks having
Yeah.
single digits anyways. But how do you guys feel about players changing their jerseys after being the best-selling jersey in the NFL last year?
Well, this is the second time it's happened to me now because I bought the JOK 28 jersey. Then when Fannin got drafted, I bought the Fannin 88 jersey. So I'm kind of used to it by now. So
how about you, Jason?
Not a big deal. I get the rookie classes. They don't have a top pick for their numbers that they want, so they got to earn their way and earn that number. So it's just part of the business.
Yeah, I guess you can't get it.
I don't buy jerseys anymore because I've talked about on the show before. The last 2 jerseys I bought was maybe 2 years ago. So it was JOK, and what happened? I felt like a bad omen, and the other one was Chubb. I'm gonna finally get me a Chubb jersey.
Yeah, that's it, dog. You just confirmed it.
I am not allowed to buy any jerseys at all unless I go get another team. It might work. Maybe I got to use this, but reverse psychology. Maybe I got to get a few Pittsburgh jerseys.
Yeah, TJ Watt.
Oh, come on.
Just get a custom one. That's all you need. Yeah. I end up buying a custom one.
Because so far, me and jerseys is bad juju. So I just can't get another Browns jersey. So I'll just, I don't know, get my own name on it. So we'll see.
And, just getting back to our event, we have some great raffles, too. We will have a Joe Charbonneau autographed jersey, Andre Thornton autographed jersey, Lenny Barker autographed jersey, Chris Sabo, a Mark Price autographed jersey, a Mark Price autographed basketball, and Ron Harper game-worn autographed shoes as well.
Those are for auction or for sale, right?
They're going to be for like a raffle.
We'll
have baseballs and photos to purchase there, and I believe Rich was able to pick up a couple jerseys, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good event. Give the date and time again.
It'll be April 11th from 1 to 3. Then since we're just jumping on this one too, June 13th from 11 to 4 at Hall of Fame Lanes in Canton, Ohio, will be our bowling event.
Oh, you switch it. It's at a different location, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Well, because we tried to demographically, a lot of the players wanted to come down, but a lot of players didn't want to travel as far. So we kind of went to the happy medium for them to get some of people like Bob Golick to come down, Tom Darden to come back down, a little closer to them, make it easier for them.
So for somebody I'm more interested in the planning behind it. How difficult is it to find? Now, this is boring stuff for Browns fans.
You're good.
Like, this dude is boring. What the heck is he talking about? I don't care about planning. How difficult is it to find a place central and then find a place to hold the amount of people you want?
That's what we looked at too. Like I said, nothing against the bowling alley we had last year. Wabash Lanes is absolutely great. They were very humble to us. They took care of the guys. But we partnered up with Toys for Tots. And the Toys for Tots is basically out of Stark County. So we had to go demographically towards up there more to find a bigger venue and to get better sponsors through Stark County than coming down to Tuscarawas County.
All right, man. So yeah, put on those calendars. We're going to most likely we'll be there for the bowling event. We'll go around and bowl and get some content and talk to fans of these players that are coming, and hopefully we could introduce ourselves to people that go there. And hopefully, I don't even remember I had my kids with me. I don't even remember bowling. That's how much fun I had. Because it was because Sam was doing, we gave Sam the opportunity to interview the players. Just throwing stuff on Sam. He had the opportunity to interview the players. And me and Mike, I had my kids, so I was kind of with them. But that was a great, fun event, and I recommend putting it on your calendars now and coming out and meet the players. You get to bid for stuff too, like Brown's helmets, signature stuff too.
Oh yeah, we'll have a lot of good. Some of the raffles there are going to be absolutely huge.
And we'll post everything on our page as well for you guys.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Yep. First question though, before we let you guys go. Guys, we're going to get into a little bit of Browns news. First of all, it just broke yesterday that the Seahawks will be featured on this summer's Hard Knocks. You guys are excited for that? Super Bowl.
Who cares?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm kidding.
and then the Patriots next year will be featured
Oh,
on
even
it.
bigger. Who
Yeah,
cares?
yeah.
Okay.
If it's not the Browns, I don't care. And next, the Browns news is the AJ my goodness, I can't.
Espinosa.
Espinosa. It was like, nah, man, your physical failed. They ravened him is the new term, right?
Right.
So what do you guys think about that? I mean, he was an edge rusher. He was a pretty excited guy to get in here because he was going to be like the guy that they just come in, I'm assuming, just for pass rush opportunities. But now he's not even able to play.
I'm glad they caught it now instead of later. So that's a plus there.
Yeah,
I'm happy about it. You know, I mean, they pulled out that checkbook, looked at it, did a couple numbers, and they're like, nope.
Your knee just doesn't sound right. That cracking. I'm just getting old. No, you're good. Okay.
Yeah.
Sam, what about you?
Yeah, I was like, man, this feels like a shade of Max Crosby again. Kind of talked about it. It was like, yeah, we're gonna get you psych. No, we're not. And I was like, okay, well, like Rich did say, because we talked about it. I didn't see why or what was the holdup on his physical, but like if it's something that they didn't see or they weren't aware of, obviously, yeah, you don't want to make an investment on that. So, yeah. So I mean, I'm like, all right, well, there's some more money now. Where are we putting it? You know, so
that's what the Ravens thought, but we were talking crap about them a couple weeks ago. And now here we are in the same exact boat. Like, hey, you know what? Fine, it's all right. But we didn't do it in shady, though.
And we do have a Ravens coach. I wonder if there was some talking among
yes, some inside.
There is a little, that's starting to connect some dots here. I don't know.
Yeah. Jason, you got anything to say to that?
I'm just glad they got it now, like what Rich said. I'll go on that with frees up a little bit of money. Look at the free agencies and possibly worst case, we pick up someone in the draft. So it sort of sucked not getting him, but because he was a bigger name, high energy, but at least it was now, not regular season.
Yeah, that could be it. They could have saw somebody in the draft that they were like, you know what, this is more interesting, a younger talent, maybe a first rusher. I mean, never know.
Yeah, KP said he heard that it was a serious injury. That's why Buffalo did not re-sign him. On to the next topic. The Browns pulled out of the proposal to allow pick trades for 5 years out. A lot of talk was that every single person was going to vote no. The Browns caught wind of it, so they hurry up. It was like, nah, we're good. We don't want this vote, but we don't want you guys to vote on this. But I guess getting the ideal out there was good enough for them, right?
So I was talking to James Frank, and he said, now that this is null and void, not happening, the Miles trade is out of the question because that's probably
going to say that. Yep, I was just going to say that.
Not out the question
for that.
You said not out the question.
Never out the question. But
it can happen.
Well, sure.
We'll get into that.
We're getting into. That's why I'm trying not to trip on that. Rich, what do you guys think about that proposal of 5 years out trading picks?
Well, I kind of agree with what Mike just said. I think there was probably speculation, but that's what they did for Miles. But since they voted down for it, then that's why not to jump to what you guys were talking about. But I think Miles won't go anywhere now. At least we won't trade like 5 first-round picks for Dak Prescott or something.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, at first I thought that was a trap waiting to happen. Like, oh, we just outdid the Deshaun Watson trade. Is what we're setting our stuff up for. But I agree. I think it was just anticipation of getting something huge off of a Myles Garrett trade. But yeah, I don't see him going anywhere. And I think it's crazy to give out 5 years worth of draft picks. These guys aren't even in college yet. If you look at it on the perspective of on the other shoe, like these kids are a senior in high school, where 5 years out before they're even in college, or even younger for the talent, at least for watching those guys.
It tells me that with what they were wanting to do on the 5 years out is that they're still got that open wound and bleeding from the Deshaun Watson trade. And they're
trying to recover.
They're like, hey man, we can't get jabbed like that again. So we would like to space this out a little bit over 5 and not have our first 3 first-round picks null and void on a big contract. So, yeah, I thought it was kind of comical. I go, well, I wouldn't say, though. I will say this. I won't say that won't never happen. I just don't think that now it's going to happen this time. There might be, you got to get more of them guys on board. Now if they said they had 4 or 5 or 6 owners talking about it, it's a different story. But that's them trying to still sop up them wounds from Deshaun. So
I think for them it was a different strategy of how to trade, and I can respect that. So I see it from the angle of, hey, I would rather trade 3 years out as opposed to this year and next year and the year after. So if I can keep my first 2 picks for the next 2, for 2 years, keep my first round picks, and then trade my last 3 round picks the next 3 years, that'd be better for me, because from a strategy perspective, let's say you want to trade with Buffalo, who's looking to get their Super Bowl window expanded a little bit. Eventually, toward the end of that 3 years, their Super Bowl window is going to go down. And you would hope that their picks are higher than 20, 25, 30, or 32. Yep. And then they're in the teens as opposed to 30, 32. So that's the way I saw. I saw like, wow, Andrew Berry's is pretty smart. I mean, maybe he wasn't thinking it this way. Maybe I was thinking it this way. So I don't want to think for him. Like, he's seeing it from a future perspective. Like, we get to keep our first round picks for the next couple of years, or even space out. Like Sam said, like,
space it out.
Don't trade my second first round pick, wait 2 years and trade the next 2. I think from a strategy perspective, I thought it was genius. And I think though it failed, I thought it shows how smart, and people aren't going to like this, our front office is in forward thinking. And that's
now
pretty
that Paul DePodesta's gone, we're good. Anyway,
amen to that.
Quick point here. This might make some people mad too, but think about it. This were to happen and the offer came up. This is probably why they did it, to put feelers out there for the league. Hey, what would you do for Myles Garrett? Say somebody came about and was like, I'll give you 3 1s and 2 2s, 2 2s, not 2 2 2s, 3 1s and 2 2s.
Yeah.
In that 5-year span.
We give you 3 1s and a 2-2.
And for the record, I don't hate Buffalo, but they're not going to win a Super Bowl anytime soon. Mark my words.
No, yeah, I just use them because I think if they give them a pass rusher, it increases their chances, as opposed to, I mean, you would trade them to NFC team, not AFC. You would give them to Dallas or Philadelphia, because they always seem to love Philadelphia. But yeah, that's a good point. You would want to get fillers out there to see if we do want to or if there's an opportunity for us, let's see what the opportunity comes of it. Not that we want to, but we did reconstruct his contract to make it easier for him to move. That's all I'm saying. Don't want to beat a dead horse on that, but people are just tired of hearing it because they don't hear it. They want to hear one perspective of it as opposed to another one. But nonetheless, Browns pulled out that replacement refs is the next topic I want to talk to you guys about. What do you guys think about the replacement refs?
To me, I don't really think it matters too much, because being a Browns fan, you're always going to complain about the refs. Yeah. So it really don't matter. I mean, I'm sure there's very good, if it comes down to it, very good college refs. As long as it's not the SEC refs, we're fine. So,
because they don't know how to count in the SEC. Ken McDonald said, "What's up, guys? Here we go." Brown says, 5 of my favorite people in one room. That is true. We are 5 of people's favorites. That's awesome.
Yes, we are.
Thank you, guys. How about you, Jason? What replacement refs are you ready for it? Because it seems like it's trending now.
Yeah, we'll play it out. We'll see how it goes. Can't get any worse, right?
Yeah, get ready for Bottlegate 2026.
When I talk to people about it, that seems to be what people say. It's like, well, it can't get any worse than what they are. And that's pretty scary to have your fans sit there and be like, and that's why the NFL is probably like, hey, our fans don't care. So bye. We're going to get these other guys in, and we're going to test that out.
My biggest worry with this is that it's going to be a bunch of new guys. They're going to be all gung-ho and trying to call everything.
On everything.
Yeah, that's my worry, especially with our offensive line. I mean, last year I would say we wouldn't make it. Yeah, there's absolutely no way last year that this line would have made it without probably 75 penalties, just the offensive line alone. Some new refs, but hopefully this new line could change that dramatically.
Sam, you want for some? You got anything on that?
It's scary. To me, that's scary, man. Yeah.
From the Cleveland perspective, though, or just a fan perspective?
Just in general, the football. I mean, that's just anybody these are guys that aren't used to doing the speed and of the NFL. Okay. These guys are great. I'm not taking nothing away from these guys, but I mean, this happened in 2012 and there was a lot of bad calls. There was a bunch of bad calls.
Clip that.
And
just called the refs great.
No, yeah, well, there was horrible calls, man, and that could be a repeat now. I mean, bringing these guys in, I'm hoping they resolve this issue, and get these guys, get the reps back in here. But last time we had these replacements, man, it didn't turn out too good. And actually, there was September 24th, 2012.
2012. I was bringing it up. Go ahead.
Was the fail? Go ahead, Angel. It was the
Fail
Mary.
The
Fail Mary play. And it went down where Seattle Seahawks beat the Green Bay Packers on a game-winning touchdown pass from Russell Wilson, which was contested, and there was debacle going on there, and they waived it. They gave it to the wrong people in a nutshell, and they gave it to the wrong team, the win to the wrong teams. So, I mean, that's a big mistake. And then once that's done, so.
Yeah, and that was just one of many big mistakes that year.
Right. Well, that was the last one, because I think once that happened, they ended up getting things resolved.
They did.
Hey guys, we need you in here. Come on, our fans about to riot. So my perspective on this is this: 2012 is different than right now because of technology. I think NFL don't care about these other replacement reps coming in, because they're going to lean heavily on technology now. They're going to sit there and be like, ooh, that's a little sketchy. Let's go to the booth to make sure that was the right call. There are going to be a lot more booth reviews. There's going to be a lot more booth changing the calls, because eventually the train is on the track and you're going to see robots and the sidelines, not like actual robots, but they're going to use technology a lot more when it comes to first downs, when it comes to reviewing plays, when it comes to even penalties. If a ref calls a penalty and it doesn't seem to be a right one, they're going to have a way to override that and say, nope, we're going to fix it, or that play stands. So I think the refs,
it's going to be called Amazon Logistics Referees.
Analytics.
Yeah, Earl, the man booth, says replacement refs equals a lot of equals increased injuries, and KP Young says the NFL new Netflix movie, The Replacements referee version, coming soon. Bottlegate 2.0. Man, these people are. Yeah, I'm actually surprised by the. I think Sam's like the only person that kind of was like, I'm a little nervous. Everybody else was like, hey, can't get any worse than what it's been. And I do think it probably can get a little worse, because you're asking people to, Sam, perfect point, speed of the game. College may be a little different.
College level to NFL level, and there's a speed change. The rules are different. I'm sure they are aware of the rules. Are they going to catch it every time? When their eyes are always looking for 1 foot in college, are they looking for 2? I don't know. There's a lot of things that can happen. There's a lot of different things, because they're used to doing it that way, and there's those rules. So I think that there is there's room, more room there for error, because it seems like even with the great refs we got, we still have some bad calls come around, especially for our Browns. So
just don't forget about those great refs we had when the Browns and Kansas City in the playoff game.
You had to bring that up.
Talking about open wounds.
And you just had to bring it up again, man. Jeez.
I told everybody before the show not to bring that up.
You tell me.
Hey, this is real. This is real, dog.
I still want to find Swanson. Swanson got one coming. He's got one coming.
Didn't we end up picking him up on it? No, he was on our team, wasn't he? Before he was there, I thought we had him on our team. Last question, guys, and we'll let you guys go. Who would you pick at 6-24 on this?
First,
go ahead. First.
There's rules. You guys can't pick the same person, and at the end, I want you guys to fight it out.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, you guys aren't together right now.
yeah, they're gonna be like this.
Yeah.
Soccer robots.
Okay, celebrity. We'll have celebrity Browns backers and celebrity podcaster events.
Deathmatch.
We'll put some events up.
Yeah, I'll take out, I'll take out Dustin. Just put me against Dustin. I'll take out him. Love you, Dustin.
Yeah, we were talking about how these guys just throw people into action like me. So I already see it. Hey, Sam, you're up next week. You're fighting Josh from the dogs. You guys are gonna have at it. Oh, that's funny. Sorry, go ahead, fellas.
You go ahead, Jason.
Pick 6.
Pick 6 has to be a wide receiver. If it's going to be Cornell Tate, I'll take that. Obviously, the obvious pick is that one. And then the later pick, I want a lineman. I want a lineman from Miami. I'm going to butcher his name, Francis Maugui, whatever.
Margoa?
Yes.
Maui-Goa.
Yes.
All
That
right.
one.
Those are
I don't
my
even know
two
if I'm
guys.
saying it right, but we're going to go
Right.
with that.
I'll
Maui-Goa.
I know I
you
can't
said
say
it
right.
confidently, so I wasn't going to doubt it.
Like
Go with
Maui,
Good.
Waui, Goa.
So you're
Maui.
addressing two needs receiver, and are you afraid of the right tackle position and his small arms?
No.
No, okay.
No,
I'm
I'm
afraid
good
that
with
the right tackle going to left
Right.
tackle. We did that a couple times.
Yeah,
It
yeah, I know.
failed,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
That's
Took me
my
a second,
biggest
but I got
issue.
you.
Yeah. How about you, Rich?
I'm probably going to take some grief about this one, but if he's available, I'd love to see him at 6 take Sonny Styles at linebacker.
That's Sam's guy.
And probably later round, either Jordan Tyson or Omar Cooper Jr., and I'll be happy. But Sonny Styles, I think if he's there, he's legit, and I would definitely take him at 6. Definitely
Yeah,
take Sonny Styles.
Yeah, and what's crazy, I was watching some film today on Sonny, and because Averill Reese is a great linebacker too,
Yeah.
man. But
He is.
Sonny Styles was the guy directing traffic for that
Everything.
team.
Yep.
So
Then,
he was telling I seen a bunch of plays where he had to get Averill Reese in position. He's
Yep.
like, bro, over there,
Exactly.
I already see the play happening. They're doing this. Go over there, and I'm cutting back this way. So, I mean, that's just he's got the high IQ, and the kid can play, man.
Yeah.
He's a
And then I'm not just saying that either, because when Jason and I go down to the high state games, we actually tailgate with Sonny's dad.
Oh, that's the reason. I believe you.
that's
So
awesome.
that's the reason.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, that's it.
No.
Yeah,
And
'cause Styles Seniors was a linebacker for Ohio State also, right?
Yep.
Yes, it's just like I said, their lineage is just great, and even
Lorenzo Jr.
Jr.
I mean-
is he's a speedster. They had that 4.2 in the combine.
Yep.
Rich, I gotta ask you, man. So I need to know because I got a little something for you. So Tyson or Omar Cooper, are you thinking more Tyson or Cooper, bro?
I like Tyson. I really, watching him at Arizona State, I really do like him. But I'd be happy with Cooper. I seen what he did.
How much did you watch?
A lot. I watched the Pac-10. I watched it.
Well, my question was because I don't know. Do you know a lot? He's got a pretty bad injury history.
Yeah.
That's what was kind of my turn off from him. With a severe knee injury in 22, 23 he was okay. 24 was the clavicle, the collarbone, and then this hamstring that's kind of held him out of the combine. And it seems like it's lagging on into pro day and all that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why I asked you. I was like, oh, man, I know the kid. He's got a lot of potential. His brother plays here for the Cavs. That'd be cool to have one on the Cavs. I mean, that'd be cool for Cleveland, but I'm personally staying away from him, man, because I feel like he's damaged goods. I hate to say that, but I got to keep it
If it
real.
wasn't for his injury history, he would be the best receiver in the draft.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's just
So-
talented that way.
I heard who Sam wants at 6. Who are you two looking at 6?
I can't say mine.
Well, for me, Mike's going to do his later. For me, I want best player available. I did my mock and Avra Reese was there. So I would pick Reese. So for me, it's Reese, Downs, Sonny, Tate.
All Buckeyes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Bailey's. I like Bailey too, but if I'm going off what people, I guess Bailey would be above Tate. And basically, defense. I would pick defense before I would go for Tate.
Yep, me
But
too.
that's unpopular, because you need a receiver, which understandably so. You do need a receiver, but I think you just can't pass up if Downs is there. I've been talked out of Downs at 6 as a position with him being a safety. But I think one of the edge rushers are going to be there. I would be interested to see if they pull that, or even Sonny Styles. I'm on board with him at 6.
Okay,
With
perfect. Like it.
If
Mike,
you
you'll
guys see
see my
Noah's
prayer.
Ark fly by me, where you have a flood
Yeah, we got
warning
heavy,
and
real
we're
heavy
getting some-
rains right here right now. We're not too far away. Everything's flashing outside. So if I'm gone, that's probably power out. So
Nice. All right, we'll get you guys out. Anything? Give us a little reminder of everything that's going on, and we'll get you guys out of here.
You go ahead, Jason. You're my VP. Go ahead and say it.
Throw me right in there. Joe Charbonneau, April 11th, 1 to 3 at Shenanigans. Autographs $10 each, 3, 4, 20. And then was it June 11th for
June
a board
13th.
event? June 13th.
You're fired. You're fired.
Go ahead. Go ahead. It's fine to do.
Whoa, you're out.
Browns bowling event up at Hall of Fame Lanes in Canton, partnering up with Toys for Tots. So there'll be more information on that later as it gets closer. Well, we'll be contacting you guys, sharing the information. Looking forward to it. You guys come on down if you're T County on April 11th. If you guys aren't busy, so have some good food, meet some players. So
One thing we will do for you guys, we'll try to get contact to you guys for Charbonneau and bring Charbonneau on your show for you. He's a great guy to talk to. Great guy to talk to. You guys would
We
have
have
a
a
ball
Guardian
with him.
show actually
Yeah,
starting up
Guardian show.
Thursday.
And McDonald's coming to Ken. You going to what? The bowling event or
The
Shark
bowling
Day?
event. No,
Oh.
Ken and Matt's going to
Yeah,
come to
Ken's
the
good.
bowling event.
Yeah, I like Ken. He's a good dude.
Yeah, Ken's a good
one
guy.
more. We have a fan question for you. They said for you too, and then we'll let you guys go. Would you trade away pick 6 for more picks?
KP Young was asking.
Yeah,
I'll
KP.
keep 6. I'll keep
Keep
6.
6.
yeah, I'll keep 6. Keep 6. We did the trading last year. Let's keep 6 this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, in mock drafts, when you pick one guy, you just see a lot fall off. I'll tell you that. Just a
Mhm.
matter of a few picks in the mocks that we've done so far. Man, I hope my power doesn't go out.
All right, guys. We appreciate you guys coming on. We'll have you guys on before the event. Appreciate you guys.
Always
Yeah,
a
I'll
pleasure
talk
for
to
you
you
guys.
guys
Always a
soon.
pleasure.
All right, bye.
Thank you guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys. Later.
Thank you guys.
Later,
We'll see
guys.
you soon. We'll see you soon. I'll be at one of these events. Come down there and check y'all out.
Sounds good, man. Appreciate it.
All right, brothers.
Yep. See you, man.
Later, guys.
Cool dudes, man.
That was fun.
Like
Well, as
them guys.
always, for sure.
Yeah, that was good. Their events are fun too. I don't know if I can make that Charbonneau one. I wish I could. But
I don't
normally
think,
Sundays is family days.
Yeah, there I might be in Strongsville or Independence. I'm not sure, but I'll figure it out. Let me know. I'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
But yeah, their event, that bowling event, I'm excited for. We need to go to that. And just hang out. I don't know if I'll bring my kids this time. I talked to the wife. I kind of just want to go around and talk and not babysit and maybe do some interviews and not put it all on Sam. But and just
I was
get some
back there
content.
behind the camera. That's what I was
Yeah.
doing.
No, that's all good, man. That was a great experience, man. And like I said, man, I got to sit down with some Browns, man, Felix Wright and Travis Tucker and Ralph Holly again.
Ralph Holly, yeah.
Holly, and it was awesome, man. And man, my nerves were going, boy. I gotta be
You did good,
straight with y'all. But it was awesome. Yeah, I like the hats off to Rich and Jason. They do great things, man. And like I said, the Toys for Tots and all that. So definitely got to get down there and check them guys out. They're good people.
All right, we got some fan mock drafts that we want to pull up for you guys. So stay tuned if you're one of those fans that put it on our wall or send it to our email. Stay tuned. You may be the one of the 4 that we picked this week. We're doing a couple more. They're doing a couple on Saturday, so stay tuned for the Saturday show. I decided that I'll probably. You want to do? We got a couple of questions first. I want to get into.
Oh yeah. I mean, after
Yeah.
the questions,
After-
we'll get into the fan.
Okay.
Oh, did you guys hear that?
Yeah, I did. I also
It's
will
probably
be
your
posting some on
That
our
was probably your
page.
stomach, Mike. Was that your stomach?
I am
didn't
hungry.
get to eat yet.
Sorry.
No, I will be posting some on our page too. So follow the Bearded Browns podcast on Facebook, and you'll probably get to see your mock. I'll tag you in it if you're allowed to tag you on it. Some people disabled that, and we'll get about 10,000 people. We're at 3 away from 10,000 followers
I
on
was just
Facebook.
looking.
So
yeah, everybody that's watching right now, hit the follow button on
hit the
Facebook.
follow button on
Yeah,
Facebook.
send it out to your friends right now.
Send
Ken
out some
McDonald, you're
invites.
out there.
We need
KP
3
Young.
more.
We just
Yes.
need 3 more tonight. We'll be at 10,000. Be awesome before we end the show to be at that mark, man.
Yeah, 10,000 would be a pretty cool thing.
Yeah.
So I had this segment I thought of, and I wanted to get you guys' thoughts on this. It's should we believe that, or should we not believe that? It's a
It's
couple
the
of
Browns.
things.
You never believe
yeah.
it. I'm sorry.
So Ken says you should. Tate makes us great at 6. I like that.
Make the Browns great again.
Yes, please. Well, watch out. Oh,
watch out.
Watch out. So the first question I have for you guys, should we believe it or not? Andrew Berry said Miles will be a Brown for life. Should we believe it? Mike?
I am going to say yes, especially after that, like we talked about earlier with the 5 years of picks being able to be traded. I think now that has definitely sealed the deal that Miles will be here. His contract is even saying that if he were to ever be traded, it would have to be to a contender. And no, he's here for good. He's here. That's my option. I don't think I don't think he'll be anywhere else. There's simple. Miles is here to stay, right?
KP
With or
said-
without a Super Bowl.
Yeah, KP said Mary Kay Cabot reports. Do we believe it or not? Do we believe it or not? You guys hate that woman. She's
That can
funny.
go for
Sorry.
a few people down there. That can go for a few people down there. So
How about you, Sam?
my heart wants him to stay here. That's my heart as a Browns fan. I want to see him retire here. I want to see him go to the Hall of Fame as a true Brown, never leaving anywhere, and maybe even have a jersey retired. Call me crazy, but that would be great. I mean, we need that here. Have a Hall of Famer as great as he's played. He might go down as the best defensive end in the NFL ever. And we can have that. It's hard to get anything here that's positive with this Browns team because we just want to make wins. But it would be great to have a Hall of Famer, true guy to stay here. But on the other end, it's Browns, man, because you don't never know. When you think they're going to zig, they zag. I mean, every time it's just that's the way it goes. But my heart wants Miles to stay here. I think Miles wants to be part of this. And but the big thing is, too, and I'm going to touch on it real quick, though, is when you're playing at such a high level, and now he's going to be 30, so he's been in the league for a while, your goal, I would think, in any sport, me and Angel kind of talked about it the other day, is to get to that Super Bowl. If you're basketball, it's to get that, championship. That's what you want, so your career, if you had an opportunity to, I hate to say it, to go to another team that looks like they're going to go to the Super Bowl and get what you finally want, because somebody else did that, LeBron James. But that's what they do. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I think Miles is more here to stay than doing what a LeBron did, and you can't take nothing away from LeBron. I wasn't out there burning jerseys. One, I didn't have a LeBron jersey. I had no Cavs jersey. I don't buy jerseys.
Should have gotten one. Maybe
We
he
don't
was torn his ACL.
Well, listen, but he came back.
You're the reason why we won the championship. So appreciate it.
But he did come back and we won a championship, which was great. But like I said,
And then rolled out again.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's just his MO, man. So that doesn't make you a legend, by the way, too. So you have to have a little bit of.
So you think you believe it?
I believe he's staying here. I don't think Miles is going anywhere, and I want to see him retire here as a Brown, and like I said, get inducted to the Hall of Fame as a true Brown, and then, like I said, maybe retiring a jersey, number 95, being retired here in Cleveland.
2 more quick things before you go, Angel. His player accolades are awesome, and that alone is going to be, like Sam said, a Hall of Fame deal for sure. But quit speeding, bro. Like,
Right.
can you do that? It's like, I mean, whatever you
He's like,
do.
you see this number?
Mike's like, I
It's
want you to
95.
stay, but stop
This number's
speeding.
95. I can only do 95. I go no less than 95. I got to go 95.
95, dog. Here's my take on that. He said that Miles will be a Browns for life, and I don't believe it. I just don't. I don't think players stay around on the same team for life, for long, forever. Joe Thomas is the only Brown that's been on his whole career as a Brown, and that's because he actually wanted to. If he wanted to be traded, I think the Browns would have done him a favor and traded him. Rumor would have been to the Denver Broncos during that Super Bowl run. I don't think Miles will be here for the long term of his career. Now, will he be here this year? Maybe. Will he be here next year? I put the odds on that as less than this year. I know the whole contract thing we're going to talk about real quick. He said it does say that he is easier to trade financially than he was when it first started. Doesn't mean he's going to be traded. I understand that. But they gave them an out just in case they want an out. So, Mike, you brought it up. If somebody offers them 3 1s, do you think they're going to pass that up? I'm going to say no, because eventually Myles Garrett is going to get old, and eventually you're going to have to move on from Myles to get some picks. Myles also may not want to be here after this year if you don't fix your quarterback situation. Myles is not going to want to come here next year if you draft a quarterback at 5 and say, by the way, we're going to trust this rookie to win some games, Myles. And Myles, to me, said it himself. I don't want just to go to the Hall of Fame. I want to win rings. And if there's no sign of that winning here, somehow, some way, I don't know. I'm not a capologist, nor I'm not an owner or a GM. Myles will find his way out to a contender, and the Browns will probably get 2 first-round picks. Hopefully 3. But
I mean, that is a haul. That is a haul, man. You know, I just I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, let's move on. No.
Earl says trading Myles is career suicide for Barry. I don't think so, because if Myles is unhappy here, that's career suicide for a GM. Because he's unhappy. He's not going to want to play.
Well, the thing too is if my thing is if it's up to Myles, I would say.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
If he doesn't want to be here no more, you don't want that here. You don't want that in the locker room. You just don't. You don't want to keep trugging a guy through that doesn't want to be here. It'll be a weight that holds you down. It's not good in the locker room. I can see that. I don't think Myles is going to be that kind of guy. That's where I'm at with
last year he just did a tour asking to be traded, and you don't think he's going to be that guy?
I'm going to move my talents to the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, he's going to be that guy.
What did I say? Money talks. Show the man the money. He wanted paid. You show him the money, he stayed.
Evans just left Tampa Bay.
Show him the money.
This conversation makes me want to go take a nice cold shower in this stupid storm we got going on right now and just take it.
Just take a shower. But either way, it's going to be interesting. I don't think he's going anywhere this year. I'll be very shocked. I know there's a lot of people are interested in draft night. And by the way, draft night, we will be at PJ Beckintyre's from 7 to 11. Please drop on by. There's going to be drinks. It's free to come in. We're going to be there. We're going to be hosting it. We're going to have fun. We're going to have people in the crowd getting content, interviewing people. We're going to have some people on stage going over draft results, draft topics. It's going to be fun. So please come out on draft night, April 24th. Next question. Jimmy Haslam believes it's possible for Deshaun Watson to go from a swing and a miss to a home run if he starts this year.
Shut up, idiot.
Should we believe that?
No, you can't. You cannot completely burn your quarterback on national TV and then take that back. You can't. I don't care what you said. Yes, we all agree to put the best man forward, but you do not do that. The money's paid. It's there. You can't take that back, but you also can't take back what you said to him and all the fan base grew on. We hung on to that. Like, hey, all right, man, we're all with you, but now that there's a chance, I just think of Jim Carrey, just like, so you're telling me there's a chance?
You're telling me
there's not. I mean, there is. Man, it's just, I hate this franchise.
Actually, I love him. I hate him. I hate him. I love him.
Why do we even put ourselves through this, right?
Yeah. Sam?
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even care.
I
don't know, man. I plead the fifth. I'm pleading the fifth.
First time the fifth has ever been taken on a show.
Yeah.
Pleading the fifth.
KP says Watson starting is just hyping up the competition, nothing more than smokescreen to get Sanders. If Sanders needs this to get motivated, then we have a problem.
It doesn't
I
sound
agree.
like he needs to get motivated.
I think Sanders is motivated anyways, but
It doesn't sound like Shador needs any motivation because he's the only quarterback down there right now putting the work in at the facility, from what I hear.
well, I mean, Dylan is in Hawaii. Are you going to leave Hawaii, man?
No, I'm not saying what
Okay,
I'm saying is that's
making
okay.
sure.
You don't have to be anywhere. This is your off season. This is your time off. This should just show you how hungry Shador Sanders is, because he's at the facility. He could be out in Hawaii. He could be out in Jamaica. He could be anywhere in the world, but he's down there wanting to put work in. He's been out here doing drills. He's been working with Jerry Jeudy. He's putting work in. I haven't
Jerry
heard about
Jeudy needs some work too, so I'm glad.
They're fixing that. But what I'm not hearing, I ain't hearing about Deshaun Watson being down in the facility. I'm not hearing about.
Munkin said that he did show up.
Okay, well, that's good. Because you know why? Because Shador's been doing it, and he was probably like, you know what, I better get down there, man. I better get down there.
Ken McDonald's in my mind. I was about to say exactly what he just posted. I'm glad he's working out. I'm glad he's there throwing the ball. But what I'm hoping that he's doing is watching more tape than lifting 205 pounds on the bench, because he can get stronger, he can get faster, and that's great. But if he does not know what's going on in the field, that's not going to mean anything. So what's going to help Shador is tape watching, knowing reads, understanding defenses, and understandably so. If Munkin sees him there, actually, they probably can't talk because I think it's illegal right now in the NFL to talk to coaches and stuff. But
yeah, they're not.
It's good to see that. Yeah,
they're not allowed to do that right now. But I see what you're saying, man. It's not just damn, I had that thought and I lost it. It's not just physical, going down there and being physical about it, but about your attributes. It's about building your football IQ. And if he's doing that and he's working on his football IQ, that's another great thing. Let's go.
I want to say I believe this, and I'm not just saying it because I'm going to go against what you guys say and play devil's advocate, but because I'm going to spin it in this way. I think it would be better for Shador to slowly, gradually come in this season as opposed to throwing him out in a new system, because we often forget that Todd Monken is going to present a new system. And Deshaun Watson has been in many systems, especially with Kevin here. So I think he has a more of an aptitude to catch on to that system and learn it and know it ahead of Shador. And I don't think that's a diss to Shador. I think that would be, in my mind, okay to have Deshaun start the season and then slowly bring in Shador, because that tells me that they're going to develop him. And especially if they can get, I just saw somebody say, I think Earl said in the chat earlier that he thinks the Browns can get 9 wins. If you get 9 wins, you're out of the quarterback situation in the draft. You just are. So that means you have to go all in with Shador. So develop him correctly. So if Watson is starting, I don't look at it as a dig to Shador. It might be, hey, they see something good in him and they're slowly going to do it right finally here in Cleveland.
I agree with you to an extent, Angel. I think that whatever Monken does, whatever quarterback he picks, I think he's going to schematically put that together for whatever quarterback's there, obviously. He's not going to try to trip up the quarterback again and get him off the field. Obviously, Deshaun Watson has injuries, so I kind of agree with what you're saying. Maybe Deshaun can get out there and he starts losing games, then it's time. It's just not working. He'll never get it back. It's over. And then let Shador obviously adapt to it some more. So I agree to an extent. But if it comes down to Shador understanding and being better, like we've always said on the show, this whole offseason so far is put the best man in.
Yeah, it would be. It's going to be hard for Watson because coming off injuries like that is not as easy as people are portraying it. Oh, 4 is going to come. 4 is going to come. 4 is going to come. It's like, guys, I mean, he's been injured for like 6 years. He hasn't played a full season in 6 years. So I'll pump the brakes on that. But it would be, I think Haslam believes it. So I believe it. Go ahead.
You said Haslam believes it, so you believe it? There's another first for the show.
Yeah, I think Haslam believes it. Haslam says what he believes. Andrew's a guy that you kind of like dissect what he's saying. So I think Haslam's surprised where Watson is, and I think because of Watson's ability to get healthy and where he's at health wise, is encouraged Haslam to be positive. Last year he was negative because he saw where Watson was, but this year he's like, hey, sure. I mean, he's running around. We'll see how he is. And by the way, Andrew Barry said it's up to one person who starts, and that's Todd Monken. So if Todd Monken comes in and sees Watson's playing better, we can't say anything else other than Watson's better right now than Shedeur. Because I don't think Monken has any agenda like we had last year with, well, Kevin doesn't like Shedeur. We can't use that excuse anymore. We can't, because Monken's coming in here. He said it's a clean slate for both quarterbacks. Whoever's better is going to play. So we can't use the excuse Shedeur's better than anyone. You guys are racist or you don't like him. Because Monken's going to want to come in and win. He's going to put the best quarterback out there.
I have one more question for you guys before we move along here. If Todd Monken comes in and does not have a good year with either quarterback, do you think this franchise will get rid of him year one?
No, you can't. Yeah, you can't.
I agree.
Yeah, you can't. You can't give him two quarterbacks that were developmental and one developmental and one that is putting together with stitches basically, and say, prove yourself. If that's the case, let him bring the quarterback he wants next year if it's this bad, and be like, pick your guy and develop him. And
Lamar Jackson, 3 number ones. Bring it in.
3 number ones. And Myles Garrett. No, just
oh man.
No, that would be ripped off. Now Myles wouldn't want to leave if we have Myles would be holding on Berea's door. It's like, well, no, we actually got a quarterback and you're getting rid of me.
Yeah, they're not going to get rid of Monken if we don't go out there and ball all the way out. I mean, because you got to look at what he's coming into. We still have a quarterback carousel. We do. Our offense was garbage. We know that. Our offensive line needed help. So I don't think you can just go out there and just bring a guy like that in here and then go, you know what? You didn't turn this train wreck and keep the train on the track, man. You're out of here in your first year. I don't see that. So that's just my opinion.
Oh, you guys see that? Quick clips comment. He went to go type in number 12, but he spaced number and 2 and just put a 2 in there.
2 in there, yeah. He actually said, Quick Clip says people don't want Sanders to start. That's not true. We want Sanders to start. We want Watson. We want a quarterback that can come in and give us 11, 12 wins and take us to the Super Bowl. It could be Michael Wilkes going out there.
We want
wins. You don't want that.
Going out there.
We want wins, man.
I guess we can't speak for everybody, but this podcast, we want whoever.
Right.
We want, we'll push our
quarterback
way.
train.
We'll push our way our disdain for Watson for a little bit if it means winning. Earl says that I think Watson talk is nothing more than smoke and mirrors, trying to bait some ignorant GM into chasing after him. Hopefully it works. Last question, guys. Mel Kiper is doubling down on his opinion on Shedeur Sanders by saying that he is better than Ty Simpson. Should we believe that?
Yes, I'm going to say, because now Deshaun Watson has a year under his belt. I'm sorry, not Deshaun Watson. Wow, Sanders has a year under his belt. I'm trying to multitask here. Has a year under his belt already. That's already a gain over any college quarterback coming out. In my opinion, you know the speed now. Well, hopefully you know the speed now. Hopefully you could retape a little bit better. Hopefully you could adapt to defenses coming at you. So, yeah, I think there's an advantage for Shedeur Sanders as of right now. Let's see what a sophomore year could bring, and look forward to that. If you can get Ty Simpson in the 3rd round, maybe.
I don't think he's gonna last there, but I get your point.
I don't either. But bring him here as a developmental player and let him sit. See what happens. That could, if this year falls apart and Shedeur Sanders and Deshaun Watson are gone, you have something to fall back on, because every year is the quarterback draft. Every single year. I don't care what anybody says. It's always a quarterback draft. And then when the draft, probably 4 or 5 months, this isn't the year. This isn't the year. But it was 4 months ago, but now it's not. All right, let's move along.
I agree.
Get over it. So
Sam?
I don't know. I can't say it either way, man, because I don't think that I haven't seen enough of Shador to say yes, he's better than Ty, and I haven't really watched much of Ty to say yeah. So I'm not gonna sway either way. I would have to go really break down some Ty Simpson footage because I haven't done that. And Shador did show promise last year, but that was in 7 games, and he did get a few wins. So I don't know. I can't say that. Mel can say it. He's the ESPN. He's smarter than me. So
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he? I mean, he's got his last couple quarterbacks he thought was going to be good. It was not
according
well.
to some of the comments that I read. I'm just
No.
So
well, because he's advocating for their guy. If he was saying opposite, they would be saying what we're saying, and they'll show the last couple of guys that Mel said that will perform well did not perform well.
Well, I will say that I wouldn't be surprised if there is a quarterback drafted because, like Mike said too, let's say Shador goes out there and he wins the quarterback competition, wins some games this year. Say we do win 9 games, and we're going, you know what? We finally found our guy. I know how great that would be. That'd be great. So, but you got to have a fallback guy because I mentioned a couple guys. I think in my one mock, I Drew Aller I picked, and people are like, "Wow, quarterback! Why?" I said because if Shador is going to be great, he's going to need a backup. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I can see that happening, and you need young guys here. So,
yeah.
That is a great point.
Not to beat a dead horse. I agree with you guys. Ty Simpson. I'm interested in Ty. We talked about him on my show. What me and Sam did. Ty had a good first year, and people are going to compare him to Shador's year. And SEC's to me is a lot better than the Big 12, but we're not going to dive too deep into that. But if you could put up Ty Simpson's numbers in the SEC, then there's something there. But I agree. Even Andrew Berry said that they're interested in getting another young quarterback in here, whether that's draft or whether that's an undrafted free agent. Something is going to happen here because they do need a 4th arm. They always have 4 quarterbacks, and they carry 3 every year. So that's something to think about. Now, what you guys came for? We're going to go with the fan mocks or your mock, Mike?
Let's do the fan ones first.
All right, fan mock draft segment, guys. We had 4 fans. We actually had a lot of fans, but the 4 that we picked right off the bat. First one, James Frank. James Frank is, I feel like, the OG fan, and I would be remiss not to put his mock first because he's like our first follower, I felt like, on Facebook that had been commenting every episode. So James Frank mock goes first. Number 6.
It looks like you guys picked up for like the next 3 years.
Yeah, he has a lot. He does have a lot of picks, doesn't he? I feel like there's no way we keep all these picks. I look at this, I'm like, yeah, he's going to be trading some of this.
Yeah, we'll go up to 70 on each one of these.
Yeah, now on.
Coming in now, we'll do like the first 4.
I forgot to tell you guys, you shouldn't have went 7. Maybe we should do 4. We'll do that next time. He went Jeremiah Love at number 6 would be very fine for me because I think he's a great offensive weapon. Blake Miller, Strongsville, Ohio native. He actually probably lived right down the street from me at some point. That's a good pickup. I like him. Denzel Boston Foster, 39. Interesting. Okay. Was R Mike? Oh, no, I seen R. I'm like, is that a position? But that's his name. R. Mason Thomas, edge, Oklahoma.
He's a reg.
Yeah, R. Like, what? Is he a returner? Is a returner? Mason.
We added something new this year.
I forgot he added R to his
He's the edge returner. He's got that
edge returner. Then he went 107. He went. See, some of these people are.
That's why we're only going to 70.
Yeah,
we're gonna do 70.
So rest of those picks, I do like Kevin Coleman at 146, and I do like the tight end from Michigan. Good one. So James Frank, that's pretty good. I like the Jeremiah. I like the Blake Miller. What do you guys think?
I don't think going after a running back right now, man, is just. Especially at the number 6 pick is just. Oh, I know he's a different running back, man.
Value. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
I'm not going to complain about that. Next, we're going to go with
Well,
gonna
hang on one second.
Uh-oh.
I'm very proud of James Frank here, by the way, because James has been a Mackay Lemon,
Oh, and he passed on him.
and he passed on him, and he got my boy Denzel Boston in there. So, all right, James, I see you, man. I see you out there. But like I said, I don't know, man. It's kind of tough for me taking the top running back in the draft right now for this draft when we have other holes we need to fix as far as O-line and wide receivers. But nice job, James. I like it.
Yeah, I like that. Next, we're going to go with Raw Doggers Sportscast. Their podcast. Carnell Tate, typical one. Caden Proctor, he's big, man. I don't know. Alabama lineman. His favorite player ever came from Alabama, and he's a lineman. Jed Wills at 24.
Speaking, I'm going to tell you guys a quick story. So James Frank sent me a bunch of sports cards this week, right? There's probably 40 cards, like some awesome stuff in there. Guess who he put up top?
He did Jed Wills, right?
Guess who was number 2?
Johnny Manziel.
No, Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, he
like
it in.
put the worst up top, and then you got to the hard cases. I know exactly what he did, man.
He did it on purpose.
But
Steve,
thank you.
Steve on X said Boston at 39 would be great. I agree. Boston at 39 for Raw Dogger Sportcast, and then Max Clare, tight end, Ohio State, who I think personally, if they get him, would be an amazing compliment to Hero Fanning Jr. Not because he's an Ohio State guy, but he does block a little bit and he can catch. He's a dual threat. And he actually got the same cornerback that James Frank got at 107. Are you guys? Oh, he got Micaiah Fields, and the reason why Micaiah Fields has fallen is because his 40 time was horrible. But everyone has that I've seen scout him say his tape and his route running is impeccable.
Lorenzo Styles at 248.
This is this is the brother.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah,
safety.
Drew Eller.
Real quick, I'm gonna say something about Carnell Tate, guys, and I'm not bashing the kid at all. I think he's a great athlete, and I think he would be a good asset here. But at the same time, you have to think we don't have a number 1 receiver, so obviously him coming in, he would be probably right there as a number 1, a solid number 2. You have Jeremiah Smith on the Ohio State wide receiver core. That's going to be a disruption in any backfield. So if we don't have another disruption for Carnell Tate to shine like he did at Ohio State, I don't think it's going to be as great as we think.
You do. You have Hero Fanning.
Well, yeah, but he's not going to be bombing the ball 40 yards out.
Sam?
You got Isaiah Bond. He could be a deep threat also. They can work him in there.
I think Tate
Jamari
can
Thrash.
be a number 1.
Man, Mike, I'm with you, man. I like me some Jamari Thrash, man. I just want to see.
He just hasn't played on the field, man. He just hasn't showed the team enough.
That was Stefanski's fault again.
Yeah, it could be.
Guys, I just think if we address this line in free agency, okay, these guys, not all of them are top grade guys, but I don't care. I think we are fixed. I think the line's going to be better than it was. Okay, I will say that. Plus, we have the draft to go to. I think a lot of the receivers that we do keep that we already had, and whoever's at quarterback, okay, with the better line, you can get a run game started, get your pass game started. I think a lot of these other guys like Isaiah Bond, if Larvadan's still here, Jerry Jeudy, if he gets his hands back. I think these guys.
He's never had his hands. That's
hang on.
He did 1 year.
I think these guys will. They'll shine more this year. It has to happen. You fix the line. You get the quarterback out there that you want, put our best man forward, whoever that may be. And I think these other guys will actually get more targets than they had and will be on the same page, man. So
I think I think they get Tate. If they get Tate at 6, it will be somebody later, like in the 4th round. And hopefully it's Fields. If Fields can fall in the 5th round and you get him, that would be a blessing in disguise for the Browns. Because I think his 40 times, I think he ran like a 4.6, and that's a no-no for a receiver. But even Lance was on our podcast, and he's a big guy for on Fields, and it's interesting to see if he falls. Next up is Matt Dragal coming up, and he has a pretty decent one. I thought this was probably as close as I would be like, hey, it's pretty nice one. You went with Cardinal Tate at 6, Lumu at 24, which seems to be the trend right now. Boston keeps on falling to 39. That is interesting for me because I thought he would be going a little higher. But if you could get Boston and Cardinal Tate, my issue is, can you line them both up? I feel like they're too similar in size, and they both may need to be an X.
Austin and Tate.
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
Tate's a little smaller, but I think they're going to both need to be outside. And can you get away with that? That would be my concern. But I still like it. I'm not going to complain if it happens. And he went with the inside offensive lineman from Georgia Tech, Kid Routledge. Haven't much heard of him, but inside offensive lineman, I feel like we have enough of those. We might need a guard tackle, but those are his
Rutledge out of
picks.
Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I like Oscar Delp. He would be a nice tight end. He works with Monken too, and he can catch and block really good. McAllister, receiver, 206. He got 3 receivers in this draft.
You know what I'm noticing? You know what I'm noticing is I haven't seen Freeling. It looks like he's kind of out of the picture because I'm like with Caleb Lemieux and Proctor. We see that the fans know that we need a true left tackle. Okay, yeah. So that's great. I mean, everybody's on board with that because and it's and Freeling's great. His stock went up, but I think he's going to need some work. But we do need a true left tackle here. So that's a big thing for me on as far as line goes.
Me and Earl Booth are on the same page. I really love Omar Cooper. He said if a receiver is drafted, I think Omar Cooper is the fit to be the most productive receiver of all the wide receivers coming out. And I totally agree. I'll be okay with Tate. I won't complain, but I think you could get Cooper Jr. somewhere, and I think you would be. Man, it would be great to get him and Carnell Tate together. I don't know if you can, but that would be perfect for me.
In a perfect world, yes.
That would be amazing. But yeah, that's his job. What do you guys think of that?
I like the fact that we're getting a wide receiver. Obviously, a talented one as well. And I love Ohio State, so wrong.
He's got 3 of them. He drafted 3.
Caleb Lomu, I am okay with. We obviously need a tackle for sure. So yes, I'm okay with this.
Next up is our another favorite commenter, KP Young, dropped his in. KP, he's in the comments. You can talk us through this as we go to pick 70, KP, if you want. He went with Carnell at 6, Terrell, cornerback Clemson. Interesting. Now, he's been in our text thread because me and Chad and Mike has been talking about exactly what people aren't talking about, and it's how you drafted KP, because you need a corner nickel and you may need a safety, considering they only signed the tender for 1-year deal for our safety, and I think he's going to be an upgrade, that safety from Toledo anyways. So he went with receiver, corner, safety, and then offensive guard. No, that's interesting.
That's very interesting there.
Like the corner I can justify because you do need a nickel, but not that high. I would do $39.70 for a nickel.
I'm with you on that. Yeah, cornerback. That's kind of high for a cornerback right now. But I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
MJ Emerson hasn't been signed back yet, so that is a position of need that you're probably going to need. But yeah, that high is it's kind of high. Like Angel said, that's for me. That's kind of high.
Yeah, he said that he wants to make sure he had depth because Emerson is not under contract, and also it is
right
Ward's last year. So I mean, that's an understandable pick.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the need there should be receiver or lineman, because you got your receiver first and then lineman, offensive lineman, and then I would have went best corner or safety at 39, and then from there. Pat, I'm hearing good things about the center from Indiana there, Pat, and I heard that he's not going to be around at 206. as somebody the Browns can target too.
Last week we had Shane draft a center in the 3rd round. So
Yes, I saw that. Okay, every time he posted that, I wanted to get to that. But yeah, who did he pick in the 3rd round?
I can't even remember who it was.
You gotta go back to it. I gotta watch.
And
that.
he's sticking with it. He said I'll still do it.
You gonna pick a center in the 3rd round, man.
Even Chad was not here watching. He's like, for real?
Yeah, like this is am I being punked? Earl, man, once you put yours together, send it to us, man. DM it to us. I would love to see your mock draft. He said I can't put one together until I know what's going to happen with Batonio. If he retires and the center becomes priority number 1 of the offensive line. I agree. But I don't know if I would draft him in the 3rd round. Priority.
Yeah, or the man booth. We'll probably put up another thumbnail for fan mock drafts, and you can
if you could get it in by Saturday, that would be great.
Yeah, you could put yours in that, and like we said, we're going to try to do maybe some on Saturday, some are for the Morning Brew Show for fan mocks, and some on Tuesday. So we'll try to get as many of you guys, trying to get to many of you guys as we can. So want to make sure everybody gets to voice their opinion in this draft coming up.
Good idea, Sam. I think fan interaction is really cool, especially now when you need, a segment like that. It's awesome.
Yeah,
especially as a Browns fan, it helps us mentally.
Well, and it's nice to see other people's angles on things too. I just think it's important, and I love these guys. I see people that are on here often, and I like it, and we're talking, and it's pretty cool, man. So we're Browns fans. We want Browns victories. We want to be here for everything, and we got the draft coming up. That's the next big topic. So let's all get our input in there.
Yeah, Earl, you can either DM us on Facebook or send it to beardedbrownspodcast@gmail.com. But yeah, next up we're gonna have Mike do his. You can do 4, right?
Yeah,
we have time to do 4 round mock. I'm interested to see where Mike's gonna go with this and how this is going to fall. It's going to be live. It's going to be fun. I actually love we might do this when the season starts for next year, 2027.
All right, we're not jumping the gun that far. It's funny though, because Sam
was like, I'm sick of that episode.
Yeah, Sam like 2 months ago was like, bro, it is way too early. I'm not doing no mock yet. Gary says I'm not doing a mock at all, but he really will.
We ain't even had a Super Bowl yet. College champions wasn't even done yet. I'm like, man, one of these dudes could get hurt and not even be in the draft. They're like, yeah, man, I'm getting this guy. And this guy.
You're about 3 weeks from the draft, man. It's time to get those mocks up, dog.
All right,
we're about to get into the draft here. 4-round mock. Mike is no trades. Mike is Andrew Barry, and me and Sam are just gonna be in the room, talk it out with him, and see what he's thinking.
I have no idea what I'm thinking. Let's go. So the Raiders will, as always. There went Marvell Reese right off the bat. Gone.
That makes sense.
Caleb Downs, gone. Reject trades. Jeremiah Love, Sonny Styles.
Caleb Downs is still there. Sonny Styles. See, in this scenario, like you've seen a couple of mocks where you're going to see either Reese or Sonny Styles still there at 6. So you're wondering yourself.
Look at these.
Oh no, wait. It's still Caleb Downs is still there. Oh, he's gone.
I'm gonna go with Omar Cooper Jr. At 6. Boom. At 6.
You're gonna go Omar at 6.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because you and I had a talk yesterday. And you have completely turned the table on the.
I'm turning Mike's mind like I changed his mind about Kenny Pickett.
Well, hang on. Let me ask, because it's really hard. It's really hard for me to see on the board here.
Sam, you ain't the only one. I got a TV next to me. That's what helps.
Well, hang on. I want to see. Is the take go yet? No,
he's on the board.
He's still there.
So is Lemon. Okay. So is Tyson. So is Boston. So Cooper's still there.
All right, Mike. We got
Sam's like, go ahead, you're mine, bro.
You guys, I'm Andrew Barry. You guys are the Haslems. Sam, you'll be D Haslam. Angel, you could be Jimmy.
You know what? He's fired. That's it. Jimmy, I'm not doing this no more. There will be no more briskets being cooked in the house. I can't deal with this year. He is out of here.
Hilarious. So what you're saying, Barry, is that you want to draft the 5th best available receiver, and you want to pass on what people would consider the number one receiver, Cardinal Tate. And can you tell me why?
Yes, I can tell you why. And this is from notes that you sent me, actually. Number one in class, 19% of catches have scored a touchdown. Number two in class of 5 best run blocking grade in class, number 5 best run blocking grade in class, 7.2 yards after the catch per reception. Number 8 in class, 22 career touchdowns, and only 5 drops over 171 career targets. Why not?
Yeah, I get that. I do.
Forced a missed tackle on 39% of receptions.
Carnell Tate to me is, I mean, I love Omar Cooper Jr., but I feel Carnell Tate is a little better than Omar Cooper Jr. I know I can't lie. I do think, and the big broad strokes, I feel they're the same. But I think Carnell Tate, and I know you're probably down on him because of Jeremiah Smith, but Jeremiah Smith was out a couple of games also, and Carnell Tate still put up big numbers. Carnell Tate put up big numbers with Njigba was there last year. He still put up good numbers when other receivers were around him. So I'm not worried about him coming here and not being a number one. I'm worried about Omar Cooper Jr. being my only worry about Cooper Jr. is what did Indiana make Omar Cooper Jr. who he is? And is he a system receiver over just being a legitimate number one? So I would have concerns picking him at 6 for that reason.
You could say the same thing about Carnell Tate, though.
I feel Carnell Tate's ceiling's a lot higher. I mean, I think Carnell Tate's who he is. You watch the tape, he's getting open. I've seen him cut routes. Now it's your draft, it's your pick. If you get this wrong, I'll fire you. But because I have to deal with Dee, she's not gonna make briskets anymore.
You're done. It's out. You're out of here. You're out of here, buddy. That's it.
Yeah, you guys really think I'm crazy? We're going Carnell Tate. Boom.
No, I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah,
that was a stir of the pot. That was just a stir of the pot.
No, but it's a good argument though, because I do think on the surface level, they're kind of Sonny Styles end up going at 7. I think Sonny would have went over Carnell Tate realistically. I think if he's there. Freeling went to the Eagles, and here we go.
All right,
best offensive practice.
Reject that.
Yeah, you're fired, man. You are fired.
All right. So you got there. So you got the tackles. You have Caden. You have Blake Miller. You have Max.
Big old Caden Proctor.
Caden Proctor. Yeah, he's big, man. He's a big dude.
But you need a big guy at your line.
Protect your blind side. Just put up a big wall.
Man, my wife's
That's
even
tough.
laughing at me. Obviously, we need offensive line help, and I don't think any of these guys are going to be here. I mean, they've already.
Just out of curiosity, what receiver is still there?
Yeah, so
not there. We're going to
and see, dude, this is where things get weird. You know what?
Yeah, he went 17. Lumu.
We could.
Austin and Cooper is still there. That's crazy.
We can make it. We need targets as well, but we also need a line.
See, what's crazy is if you do draft a receiver there, you have 3 tackles that are good, but they're probably taken off by the time you get to 39.
Yeah, I know. That's my biggest concern.
Yeah.
But
James said, "Don't pick Jed Will 2.0."
Oh, Omar Cooper Jr. This time he's still there, guys.
He is.
Now he's the number 2 one.
That's the way
39th pick.
Yeah, that would be a dream scenario for me. But most Browns fans probably would disagree. But him and Tate together would be amazing.
Yeah,
that's on you.
And then Denzel Boston too, though. Like this one's hard, and I would hate to be Andrew Berry. I'd probably just jump out the nearest window at this point. But Omar Cooper, pick is in. Oh man,
is it
yep.
in? All right,
pick is in. I didn't even give you guys a chance to talk me out of that one.
No, I'm behind, guys. It's in. Let's see what happens with the tackles now. See how that works. Blake Miller's gone. That's who I would have picked. I like Blake a lot. Max is still there.
We're gonna. He's still there. We're gonna
Still-
to go with him. Obviously,
Still
there's
there.
no other
Is
chance.
he's gonna last? Oh, you
He
got
is
him,
still there,
dude.
So
That's
we got our
awesome.
offensive tackle. We
Yeah, you got your tackle. Got him.
our offensive tackle. Now, from now on, I don't even care. No. Hey, let's go after a quarterback now.
Dude,
Let's see who's left in a quarterback here.
That is sweet. You
I
got
cannot believe this.
two good receivers in your tackle. And Lance Riesling was pretty high on him.
Let's pick up Garrett Nussmeier.
Yeah. Actually, I do like Cole Payton, by the way. He can get in the later rounds, or I do like him. Another North Dakota kid.
Yeah.
Linebacker, corner, safety.
Yeah, I'm looking to see what's still there, really. I mean,
I like Rivers for nickel, and I do like the Arizona kid for cornerback. Genesis Smith is good. Wheatley is pretty
Yeah.
good. Those two, and Jalen. Yeah, he's at, I mean,
And
he's
safety?
109 though. Yeah, he's at
Yeah.
109. He's rated. I mean, that would be high.
uh,
All right, we're in. So you're either going to get safety. I feel like here is where you would get a safety corner. You would get defense here, obviously.
yeah, I'm definitely looking for a defensive piece that could. I mean, some of these names I really don't even know, and I would probably go with Genesis Smith out of Arizona.
Yeah, I do like Genesis, or I do like Rivers from Duke.
Jalen
As far as
Kilgore.
corner.
Oh man.
Yeah, those are two positions of need. KP says the way these simulations go, it's tough to get areas of need sometimes. Reasons got to go. Best player available. Yeah, sometimes that's why you do go best player available.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna
James,
get somebody in the backfield.
James Frank, yeah, Omar Cooper only had 5 drops. His hands are just solid.
You know who's got a better not a drop rate? Denzel Boston.
Should we look at
Really?
kickers first? Okay.
Dude,
Let's go
get
for
a
Genesis
kicker.
Smith, man. Get some more
Yeah.
help in the backfield
That's good.
for the defense.
That's a good
And
pick.
there it is. Oh,
If you
man.
if you win a kicker, I would have posted that on our page just to see just get engagements. That's good. That would have been rage baiting there. For
Well,
sure.
we've done it.
Yeah,
we've done it.
supposedly.
Mike takes 2 quarterbacks at 6 and 24. Oh, what the?
Oh, because we traded Shador and Watson. Now we need to replace them.
There you go.
Dude, that was a good simulation, man. So you got your 2 receivers, you got your tackle and safety in the first 4 rounds.
Yeah.
And I wonder if Andrew Berry would do that, if he would see that, if he grades the offensive tackles the same at some point, and he'll go like, I can get him in 39. I can get this receiver now. I can get 2 solid ones.
I really just don't think it's realistic. That's all.
I don't think it is either. I agree.
Well, when I did mine, I went Tate in Boston. I mean, so
Yeah, 2 receivers may be there though. You're right, Sam. Like it may
When
be
I
Tate and Boston, maybe Tate Omar, maybe Tate and some people like Casey Concepcion.
There's, but Kai Lemon is a
Mackay Lemon,
possibility
yeah.
too. So I mean, because when I did mine, I did the same thing. I took 2 wide receivers first, and then I went to line. But yeah, Mike, that's I can get on board with that.
Yeah, and Ed, no, it would be hard to pay 2 receivers top end money when free agency comes for both of them. So for that argument perspective, that's why it would be hard to put. But at the same time, you get second round monies. Still, you have to pay them and extend them if they're both good. But that's a good pickup, man. Tate, Cooper, Max, Genesis, and interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be great. Like I said, it's highly unlikely, but you never know. I did like 4 or 5 last week, guys, and no bull crap. Every good offensive lineman fell off every single time I picked Carnell Tate. Every single time. But today I got somewhat lucky there.
Yeah, you're like
the Omar Cooper thing. If you can get 2 solid wide receivers that will for sure show up to pair with Jerry Jeudy, and Fannin and everybody else involved in catching the ball, man, I think it's just going to be a force to be reckoned with. So picking up 2 wide receivers at 6 and 24, if possible, 2 big names like this would be awesome. But again, unlikely. Obviously, Max at on the line.
Max
Best available. And then that safety to fill up in the backfield, man. It is needed. We don't think about it a lot, but you've seen some iffy stuff last year, and it could be a key piece for this defense as well.
Yeah, offensive lineman definitely is going to be. KP said same offensive lineman. We're going fast, couldn't grab, and it makes you wonder, like as a GM. And I know these are just simulations, and I know they probably have smarter simulations that they play with. They probably don't go on PFF and just randomly do it. They probably have like a next level type stuff. And he's probably thinking of scenarios, and he's probably doing trades and figuring out how can I move down here and still get this guy. So that's probably. I wonder if that's the fun part. If I ever interview Andrew Barrier or a GM, I'm like, is the fun part trying to figure out is said player going to be here when I need them, or is that? I mean, I'm sure it's stressful too, but just wondering the whole moving around the board to make sure you're not going to move out of the position to get the player you want and still get value.
Well, I want to stress, for me, this is my opinion. Everybody can take it. Everybody's got their own opinion. Like Max Iancher is great, but he's a dominant right tackle. And for me, I think we are looking for a left tackle.
Yeah.
And
we could always bring this guy back.
Yes, bring him back. You know what? If anything, bring him back. Who was that? I couldn't see.
He said, "Yeah, bring him back." Who was that?
He's censored. Even my camera
got
hates
blurry.
him.
Jed.
Is that
That's
Jed
Cedric
Wills?
Wills at the combine.
He said, "Forget it."
Put that garbage. Why you got that, bro?
Here,
That's his
look,
favorite
this is what
player.
James sent me, right? Listen, in this order: Jedrick Wills, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, Deshaun
nice.
Watson,
Nice.
Corey Coleman,
Oh,
Cade York,
okay.
Dustin Hopkins,
Winner.
Cedric Tillman, Jerome Ford, Jamar. All right, so here, guys, this Jamari Thrash card is really sweet, but this isn't. I also got Little Hands, Dylan Gabriel.
I forgot to tell you, man.
That's crazy.
My in-laws got me some of these for Christmas too. So I get my beard looking good.
Everyone has them. Kenny Pickett hands.
I get my beard looking good. But what we got to do is we have to
Rub that oil on it.
We have to draft. we have to draft a receiver that's bigger than this. Okay.
Yeah.
We can't have no more little receivers here. We can't have little
Yeah.
We need a bigger receiver. Denzel Boston, Carnell Tate, come on to Cleveland.
That looks like a lineman mask.
That does
So I'm
look
cool
like a
with-
lineman mask.
But then he sent me this.
I'm sorry, my mask wasn't a wide receiver's mask.
This thing is wrapped up so tight, and it's a signed Jamari Thrash card with a piece of his uniform in it.
That's
pretty
sweet.
sweet.
With a piece of uniform in there, that's dope.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Nice, nice job.
Our
Nice
pre-show was funny today.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks again, James, so much,
Nice
man.
job,
That was,
James.
James, that was cool,
Appreciate
man. That's
I have a
sending him-
onesie for Angel. He sent Angel a onesie as well.
Yeah, he texted me. I was at my where was I? Saturday. You sent that to me. I was somewhere. He said
I know.
James Frank send you a onesie. I'm like, what's a? First of all, what went to my mind was like, what's a onesie? Like I'm like, what they send me? What am we do with a onesie? And I'm like, oh, I have a kid. That's why he sent me a onesie.
It says
So,
extra
yeah.
large adult. It's even got the butt flap on it.
Yeah. So, well, yeah. Thanks, James. I'm gonna. I'll meet up with Mike this weekend. By the way, we got a draft meeting we need to meet up with. I gotta send you guys a message on that. Mike will give it to me, and then I'll
We're
put it on
meeting
my
up
kid.
at. Yeah, we'll figure
PJ's.
that out off. All right.
Yeah, PJ's.
Don't come up there this Saturday, guys. Just again, real quick before we roll out, the Bearded Browns podcast party at PJ McIntyre's in Cleveland, located at 17119 Lorraine Road, Cleveland, Ohio, April 23rd at 7 p.m. Come down there and have a drink with us, guys. It's going to be a fun time. Brought to you by the West Park Browns backers at PJ McIntyre's Irish Pub. It's going to be a good time. We're going to have fun. We're going to talk about the draft. You might actually get to like watch us wrestle live because I'm sure somebody's going to disagree, and it's probably going to It's
If
gonna
we
be
draft a quarterback early, Sam's going to fight somebody. I promise you.
There's no reason for it. There's no reason for it. Everybody here knows it. We need wide receivers. We need offensive linemen, or you take the best player available, but not a quarterback right now. We don't need that.
Man,
Nope.
I had you
Okay,
guys going. I was really gonna.
KP said, Angel, I told you I heard something interesting about leaked possible pick at 6. Tate did an interview saying Munkin recruited him and that he has been in touch recently with the Browns and Munkin. I'm okay with that. But Sam did a couple
Uh,
scenarios where Tate went right before. Yeah, went to New York.
Yeah.
I think
in
Tate
the
went to
draft,
the
so-
Titans on one of mine. I
Yeah,
wanna say.
Tate went to the Titans too. So if he's there, I wouldn't mind it. I'll be okay with it. We do
But
need
then
a
who would you go after that if he's not there?
24. If he's
No,
not there
6.
at 6, if he's not
Because a lot
there,
of people have Carnell Tate on their number 6 pick.
well, yeah, if he's not there, then a defensive guy would be there. You would have to go with Sonny or Downs.
Reese.
Yeah, Reese might
I-
be there. Yeah, I mean, one of those guys will be there, or Bailey, edge rusher. I mean, yeah, I know you just signed Wright, but I mean, you can't not pass on. You need edge rushers,
For
especially
some
if you want
reason,
to trade Miles Garrett.
every time
I
you
was
say
going to say, I was
Bailey,
going
I
to
just,
start all kinds of smoke. They get drafted edge rusher. Miles is out of here. That's oh god. Here we
If
go.
they draft an edge
Get your
rusher at
pop-
6, it
get
would
your
be
popcorn.
Miles trade watch that whole weekend.
Get your popcorn ready.
It won't happen though. I agree. Downs, Reese, or Lemon. Yeah, at 6. I agree. In
Yes.
that order. No, I'm not a big. People love Lemon, and I probably can see why they love him. I just want a guy that's tall, and I know Lemon's like 6 foot, but I need some guy. And I think Lemon's just too. He's like my size. He's skinny.
It feels to me like he would be more of a slot receiver, and I don't think we need that. I mean, you guys in the comments, do you guys think we need a small receiver, lightning quick?
Cedric Tillman.
I just don't think I just don't think we need that, guys. I think we need. We talk about all the time. It's AFC North. We need a big receiver. We haven't had a good stud big receiver in a while. That's why you look
James
for a
Frank
Boston or
said he's taking Lemon over Tate. James said. No longer a friend of show. You're out of here. No,
That's his guy. That's his guy.
yeah.
Boom.
All right.
Mic
Well,
drop.
we'll find out. Tune in Saturday, 10 a.m. The guys will probably go over some more mock drafts that you followers sent us. I don't like calling you guys fans. I like calling you followers. Seems, fans, I guess.
We'll
Fans
see
are
all of you Saturday.
Yeah. So come on. We will do Lemon's 100% a no for us, Raw Dog Sportscast. So we just went over your mock. We hope you saw it. If not, hit the replay. We'll get credit for it. Either way. We enjoyed your mock. Thanks
Click,
for your
click,
mock.
click.
We played it.
I
Saturday,
did one.
10 a.m. Browns Morning Brew. They're going to go over some mocks from the fans. I don't know if they're going to do a mock draft because it seems like they're against it right now.
No, I'm going to try to get Logan or Garrett to do one, and I will mention mine that we did mine on Tuesday. And then I'll try to get Logan or Gary to do one.
If not,
see.
Sam will be like, I guess I'll do another one.
I guess
Yeah,
I'll
Sam
do
has no problem doing one now.
Yeah, he's like, I want to do them all.
it. Right. Hey, man, another thing too, man. Because I know how big PFF is, man. You sent something. PFF got bought out or something like that, right?
I mean, why you gotta bring that up, man? I'm about
I
to
mean,
cry. That's
did
fine. Yeah, PFF. I said BFF. PFF got bought out by another company. A lot of layoffs happening over there. It's actually kind of sad to see. Like people are posting, like employees are posting on X saying, like, I started off here when it was small, and now it's this big thing, and they bought it out. So, I don't know if we're gonna be using PFF because what I've been told is that they're going to try to keep it going, but with less people and the way they operate, because they watch tape and then they grade that one person basically watches that one person. So it's a complicated situation. But PFF is up in the air right now. It's a unfortunate situation for those that have been employed with that company. But they got bought out by another media company. I can't remember.
I wanted to say something too, man. I brought this up, I think last show on Tuesday or the last time we were on Saturday's show, but Tom Buck has indicated he wants to utilize a fullback, gentlemen. He wants to bring.
He mentioned that today. Yeah.
Yeah, they want to bring that Mauler style, old school smash mouth run game back here, and you need that with a fullback, man. So that's something to keep an eye on. We'll see if they
A
either
big body in the backfield that could also block for when Sanders runs the ball in at the goal line.
And some of them guys also, I mean, you pick the right fullback. He's a utility piece too, because some of those guys got real good hands. So something to keep an eye on, whether they draft one or they might maybe. And there's fullbacks out there, so if they're going to implement some
free
of that,
agents,
So
James says, "Imagine getting paid to watch football." No, dude, no. You
but
got to watch.
They're
over.
tape, but it's not watching football. It's like breaking down. Like, did they get this block? Did they not? Did they tackle? Who gets credit for this tackle? And they grade it. The grading on that is so complicated. But
Chad all day would be like, "Oh yeah."
Chad could explain that a little more. And it's just unfortunate because I've always wanted to get. Chad brought it to us and kind of explained it to us. And now it's kind of like, crap. It was a tool that we use. Now I got to kind of get away from it. Find logic, I guess. I'll start using logic.
Logic.
But go figure. No Wildcat at the goal line. No James. But thanks, guys, for tuning in tonight. We'll be live Saturday. Stay tuned. A couple weeks. Big announcement here. You're going to do Best of Cleveland Scene Magazine. In a couple weeks here. Look out for the link. First round, you have to type in our name, send it out once a week, once a day. We're going to bug you for it for about a month straight, and then we'll leave you alone.
No, it's a month straight, and then we get put. Well, if we do exceed
the next round,
that we go into the next round, and then our name will actually be there. So you can just click it, and then bam.
But you guys voted us in, and then we won last year, surprisingly. So there's a lot of pressure on us. We want to go back to back. So if you guys can help us out, that'd be great.
We can run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back.
I'm so glad you play guitar.
Yeah. So look out for that link, guys.
Right now.
Follow our socials. Go on Facebook. Hopefully we hit 10K by tonight. Instagram, we're at 780. YouTube, we're at 780. We need 220 on there to hit that 1,000.
Where are we at right now with the 10,000? We almost there. You said 3. Are we up? Maybe
I saw 3, but it's been going up and down all day.
Did it happen? Man. Did it happen? Might have happened.
995.
5. Now we're down to 5.
95.
It's been going up been going up and down all day. It's annoying.
We hit 3 earlier.
Yeah.
If anybody's watching, you're on Facebook, just hit that subscribe button real quick or follow.
KP Young, want to thank you. James Frank, Raw Doggers Sportscast, Matt Dragallo for participating in today's fans mock draft. Thank you guys. Let's get some more of you guys in here, and everybody on that in the comments tonight. Earlman Booth, Quick Clips, KP Young, James Frank. Appreciate you guys, man. We like
can't forget Shane, the star of the show.
Shane O'Mac. Appreciate it. Rob Thompson. We really appreciate you guys. Ken, joining in on the combo, man, and being part of the show, man. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, follow the Tuscarawas Browns backers for more information as they come out with events. You can be in the know right away. If not, just follow our page. I'm sure we'll share it on there. Thank you to all our sponsors out there for sponsoring the show. Much appreciated. Until next time, at least till Saturday. Go Browns.
Go Browns.
Go Browns. We out.